Welcome to Sweethearts or Rivals. I'm Charla.
I'm Justin.
What's on our table today?
Last Will.
Last Will is a game that plays 2 to 5 players. It can take you up to 75 minutes, maybe as few as 45 though.
Yep.
And you can play with ages 13 and up.
Right on.
And also today we're going to be including the Getting Sacked expansion.
Yep.
It doesn't add any players or times or complexity in age.
There you go.
Both of them are published by Rio Grande and Czech Games Edition.
Right on. So we're going to swap the camera, set her up, show you how to play.
We'll be right back.
Right on. We're back.
And we're almost set up.
Almost. There are a number of cards that you randomly shuffle at the beginning of the game. And you draw one. And this is going to tell us that we need a level 4 job, and we're starting off with $65.
Okay.
From the will.
$65.
Ooh, money. Money, money, money.
And you might notice our copy was one of the ones that was misprinted. So
Yeah.
sometimes our money has not the money on the back side.
Yeah. And I think, is it your player board?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the money.
Yeah, there's the money. Still perfectly functional, though.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, there's 2 decks. One deck of like a 5-level job, and then there's a bunch of 4 levels. We're starting with 4 level. So there's actually a shorter version of the game.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle these. And do you want some choice this time?
Oh, you made me have just one right off the top last time.
In the official rules, you draw one off the top, and that's what you get.
Okay.
Okay. And the rest of these go right out of the game.
I'm an architect this time.
Nice. Wonder what I am. I was a journalist last time. I am a lawyer. Boy. All right. So, we got our own player board. We got 3 top hats. Our kind of what we're going to do, our planning action. Because we're playing a 2-player game, we've each got one of these pawns in a non-player color for blocking. We've got the extra board set up. Because we're playing with the Getting Sacked expansion, we're using that board. And then in the setup, you notice that these were all little pieces, and they're double-sided. Each side is different, so it's kind of a random setup instead of just the regular board that is always the same. So that's kind of cool. That's all set up. And we got all of our spaces for our cards, and of course we got our money, our tokens, and everything's ready to go.
Right.
In Last Will, you have just received an inheritance from your uncle of $65, which doesn't seem like that much.
It's probably $65 million.
Yeah, something crazy like that. We also have a job. I'm a lawyer. You're an architect. Mm-hmm. So whoever can spend all of their money, so they're completely broke, and have no property, and be completely out of work, first is the winner. If nobody can do that within 7 rounds, whoever has the least amount of money is the winner.
Okay.
And if we both go broke on the same turn,
Whoever's in debt the most.
there you go. So it's kind of a tricky little spin on the whole trying to win, because you're not trying to gain money, you're just trying to lose it. Mm-hmm. All right, so the first thing we do in the round is we have to get the board set up.
And it's nice because there's little pictures, and it will say each round what you put out.
Yep. All right, so there's lots of different decks of cards that come in Last Will. In the base game, there's a set of red-backed special cards with crowns on them. And there's actually 3 decks. There's 3 crowns, 2 crowns, and 1 crown. But within each of those 3 decks, they're randomized. but it makes sure that all of the 1 crown special cards come out in the first couple rounds. Then they get more interesting and more interesting as the game goes on. Getting sacked comes with another deck of the special cards with its own place on the board. So we have those as well. And those cards can basically be any of the 4 basic cards. So it adds some variety to the game. Then we have these white-backed ones. These are events. These dark brown ones are properties. These sepia ones are helpers, friends, acquaintances, or expenses. And then finally the blue-backed ones are
companions.
Companions, yeah.
Like in Doctor Who.
Yeah,
right.
Awesome. So they come out on the board like so. And then before we start, there's one last thing we do. And that is we need to choose some cards to start with. So we get 3 cards from the properties and 3 cards from the expenses and acquaintances. And out of all 6 of these cards, we get to keep 2. And that's it.
Determine your strategy right now.
Dun dun dun.
And then there's discard piles.
Yep.
So we can just discard them maybe off to the side here. And I'm going to discard them face down so I know which decks they were from.
Okay. There's 2 of my discards, my other 2 discards. There we go. So I got my starting hand. Huzzah!
Okay.
Alright, next thing we need to do is figure out who's going to be first player. So we need a piece of money that is, there we go. Do you want the 10 or do you want the...
The 10, of course, is way prettier.
Okay. You got it. You are starting player.
But in the rules, doesn't it say whoever spent money the last?
Yes.
In a game or in real life?
In real life, I believe.
Oh, that's tricky. It's a good thing we did it random.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so the next thing we do is we do our planning phase. And you are first player, which means you have to block one of these off with the red.
Ooh, let's see here. So there's going to be different ones. Like it's going to determine how many actions you have each round, how many top hats you have to select things with,
Yep.
and how many cards you're going to get to choose from.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking...
And turn order.
Oh, right, and turn order, of course.
Yep.
I think I am going to block this one here.
Okay.
And because I'm first player now, Justin gets 2 turns and I have to wait.
Yep. So I get to block the next one, and then I get to choose which one I want. So, what do I got here? I've got that, which is very nice. And I'm going to want some stuff like that and other stuff like that. So, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to block off that, and I'm going to take that one.
Oh, so you're going last.
Which means I get 3 cards right now, please. I will
What do you
take
want?
3 companions.
Companions.
Please and thank you. And it's very important that as you draw these cards, you do not look at them until you have them all. And then it is your go.
Well, just looking at what's available, I think it's more important for me to get 3 actions and 3 top hats, so I'll go here. And I
Okay.
get to choose
2 cards.
2 cards. Let me look at my secret cards here.
And the cards you choose always come from the 4 basic decks. You can never choose the special cards.
Right.
Alright, so we realized just before we started to play that this board right here we actually had on the wrong side. It was on the 4 to 5 player side. So we had to flip it over, and the same cards are out in the same spots. The only thing was there was actually 1 extra property, which randomly we shuffled 1 out.
And it ended up being this one, so I'm just going to discard it.
That was it.
So that wasn't so horrible to fix.
Nope.
It would have been worse if we played that way on the entire game.
Yeah. Alright, so...
so I still haven't drawn my cards yet.
Oh, get your cards.
I know, we noticed right in the middle of my getting my cards there.
Sorry.
So I have to look and see what's there and in my hand
Uh-huh.
and decide where I'm going to go with what. I think I'm going to have to maybe draw them 1 event. Oh, I'm not supposed to look. And 1 person.
Yep.
Okay. So now that I've drawn my cards, I'm going to have 2 top hats. So I'm just going to flip this one upside down so I don't use it.
And I only have one. And you get to place first. And top hats are errand boys that you send out to go over town and do interesting stuff for you. The other thing that's interesting is what we have to do is we're only allowed to make our boss upset at us once per round. And what we have to do is we have to actually lose all 4, get 4 demotions before we lose our job. So if we don't do that, even if you're broke, you still haven't won the game yet. Crazy.
I need an old friend because he's going to be able to do actions for me.
Yep.
So he goes in my hand.
There we go. I also need an old friend, so I shall go there.
And you have to put it there.
Oh, yep, there we go. And he goes into my hand.
I would like to have a valet.
Nice.
So he goes in my hand.
Yep, and I don't have any more top hats.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So now I get to do my 3 actions. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, and I got 4 actions.
So my very first action, I'm going to place out my old friend.
Nice.
And I can activate him.
Yep.
To get another action.
Right on.
Now I played a top hat card.
Yep.
So that angers my boss that I have a friend and he doesn't.
Yep.
So I get to put one right there.
Demoted.
Yep.
Okay.
So 3 actions. Let me see. I want to keep a lot of these things, but I can't keep a lot of them. So I think what I best do is I'm going to use an action to put out a card. And this does not require an action to do that.
Nope.
So I can go on a carriage ride for it costs $1.
Nice.
So $4 back.
Yep.
I can use another action to have a standing reservation.
Nice.
Now this one here does cost you an action to activate it, so I'm not going to do that because I want to keep all the cards I have in my hand. So I have to use another one to go out. So this one is going to give me my valet.
Nice.
Now, let me just look at this here.
So valet allows you to activate him without using an action, and then he gives you +1 action to play event cards.
Right.
Very nice.
So I'm actually going to keep the event card I have in my hand just in case I can make it a little bit more expensive to play. So I'm not going to activate him, even though I could, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
So I'm out of actions. Your turn.
Right on. So I got 4 actions. Action number 1, get my old friend to come over. What a buddy. And that angers my boss. So I get a demotion at work because I'm spending too much time partying with an old friend. Then I'm going to activate him, so I get an extra action. Then I'm going to spend an action to invite a steward to hang out with me. Haha. And he allows me to activate the steward for no actions in order to activate a farm and spend money without causing an action.
Wow.
It's cool. So let's buy a farm. Here we go. That's going to cost me $10, but then I look, farms are actually cheap right now, which is a real bummer. I wish I had realized that.
Because you want to buy high and sell low.
Yeah, but that's okay. So I'm going to spend, it's actually 7 instead of 10.
So I give you $3.
Please and thank you. So I bought my farm. That was an action. Then I'm going to spend an action to buy a horse.
To put on your farm?
Yeah. You need a horse on a farm?
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you need a horse.
It's a dog.
Oh, sorry.
The horses are bigger and they have a mane.
What color are the horses?
It's like the yellowish one.
The neutral one?
Yeah, it must be the neutral one.
These are what you have to choose from.
There we go. Let's go with the yeah, that works.
Okay.
So, I have a horse. And then I'm going to activate my steward, which allows me to activate my farm for free, and I spend $3 because I have a lovely horse on there. There we go. Now, if I had a dog companion and no horse companion, this one I have to put a horse in my farm first, and then I can get a dog. Once I get a dog in there, then it's going to be $7 for keeping it up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Do
right.
you have more actions?
I believe I have one action, but I've got nothing else I can do, so it's a wasted action.
Oh, well, that's sad.
So that was a bit of a wasted turn in a couple of ways, which is kind of a bummer. I feel like I'm going to lose already.
You won't. You never know.
We'll never
You might.
see. Okay. So that is done, which
Now
means...
you're first player.
Yep.
And because this is black, we're going to try to keep it on our player board so it kind of shows up.
Yeah.
There you go.
All of our cards reset.
Reset.
If any of us had any properties except for my farm, they would depreciate in value if you didn't maintain them.
Mm-hmm.
We get all of our markers back.
And our hats.
We go to round 2.
Now everything gets wiped off of here except for the wild card because there's only 2 wild cards in the game.
Yep. Alright, so what do we got? Alright, so on the board for second round, we have a steward that lets you activate 2 farms. Then you have a breeder's fair that will allow you to get 2 dogs, 2 horses, or a dog and a horse to go into your farm. And you don't have to have the corresponding companion cards, and it only costs 1 action. That's impressive. Then we have an estate agent, and an estate agent allows you to buy or sell properties, except for farms, twice. And it doesn't cost an action to do that, which is kind of cool. Then we have another farm here, but it's a crazy farm. In order to increase the amount of maintenance on that farm, you need a dog and a horse at the same time, 3 times. That's a lot. That seems odd.
That's a lot, yeah.
Then we have a reservation, which is $1. If you can add a chef to it, it's going to cost you $3. The school chum, which allows you to get 3 companion cards every round for free. We have a gentleman's club, which for 1 action you can spend $5, and of course another wild card.
Right.
So lots of interesting, cool stuff. I am first player.
You
I
are.
get to block stuff off right away.
Awesome. Not
Let's
awesome.
let's block that off. No 4 actions this round.
Well, there's 4 actions right there.
If you want to go last.
Well, I don't want to go last.
So you have to block first and then take what you want.
So let's block this one, so no 3 top hats for you.
That one right there. Okay.
I'll have to take that one again.
Okay. Right there. And then I get to go. Let's see. 1 card, 2 top hats, and 2 actions. It's interesting. Well, I'm going to go right there. I get to go first. I get 1 card, 2 top hats.
I get to take 2 cards before you take your 2 cards.
Yes, you do.
I always forget that part.
Yep.
So I think with the cards I have in my hand, I've got to take 2. Let me just look here. I'm going to take 2 companion cards. Okay.
2 companion cards. Okay, I get 1 card. I am going to take one of these cards. Interesting. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do this round.
And we have 2 top hats each.
It was probably the wrong decision because I didn't look here to see what I needed to do this round. Oh well, whatever. Okay, my go. Top hats. What am I doing for top hats? I'm going to take a reservation.
I would like to take an extra
Ooh, board.
slot.
Nice.
I have to be careful where I put them or just push this down a little bit more.
Yeah. And I'm going to take a school chum.
Oh, I didn't think you were going to take that one.
Ah!
So now what am I going to do? Because that was the one I was going to take.
Ho, 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 ho.
Wow, that was really rude, hun.
Very rude. So rude.
I thought he's already got one. He's only got so many actions. He's not going to take another one.
That's why I took this one with an extra action and only 1 card. 'cause I'm
Only
like,
have so many cards in your hand at the end of the game. Or round.
Yep.
So, I think I'll take this wild companion. There's
good one.
some wild and crazy times coming up.
Right on.
Okay.
All right, so I
have 3 actions.
got 2 actions. So first I'm going to activate my old friend. It does not cost an action, but gives me an extra action. Then I'm going to activate my steward, which also... No, wait, I'm not going to do that. Yes, I am. So I activate my steward, which doesn't cost me an action, which allows me to activate my farm without causing action, which $3. Whew, that's a whole lot just to get rid of $3. Action number 1, place a reservation down. Action number 2, put a chef on it.
That's white. I know that for
there
sure.
There we go.
Because the chef's hat is a white disc.
Yep. Then I'm going to activate my reservation. I spend $3.
So I have to give you back $47.
Yep.
There's 30, 45, 47.
Nice. And because I went to a lovely reservation, without my boss, it really made him angry. So I just noticed as I was putting my disgruntled boss token on here as a demotion, we forgot to take income for the second round. So
why do we keep making mistakes?
You get $5.
Yes, I do.
I get 6.
Okay. Where's 5? 5 and 6 for Justin.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I've got one last action. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get my school chum so that I will get 3 companion cards on the next round. That was my last action. I am done.
Okay, so let me see here. I have the 3 actions, but my old friend is going to give me another one. Thank goodness. So it's going to cost me 2 actions to even put this out. So I better do that right now. 1, 2. Then I need to spend an action to play the wild card.
Ooh, dun dun dun.
So that I can have a lady on my carriage ride.
Cool.
I'm just going to put that back because that's where it's going to go. So then I can activate this because it doesn't cost me any actions, and I can spend $3.
For a lovely carriage ride.
Yes, it is lovely.
Right on.
Now, I also need to spend an action. Oh, no, I don't. 2 actions left. Let me consult my cards. So for my first action, I'm going to use my reservation.
Yep.
And that's $4. And then, actually it was my valet that booked the reservation, so then I get to go on a dinner.
Okay, yep.
With a horse.
Okay, for $4.
Because, I took a horse to dinner, my reputation was so awful, my boss got really angry.
Oh my.
So, there we go. And I spent $4 at dinner. So then these get discarded. And then I can use my final action to go to the ladies' club.
Nice.
And I spend $5.
There you go. Awesome.
And that's everything.
Cool. So everything resets. None of us have any properties that depreciate, so that doesn't happen. We get all of our tokens back. Okay. The next thing is all these cards get wiped.
Except for the wild one.
Yep. First player marker is going to go to you.
Okay.
And now we get income.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. And yep. And we fill up the board. Because it's round 3. Okay. I get $3 income, please.
Me too.
Excellent. Usually feels good to get money. In this game, it doesn't. We got our income, everything's set up again, and we are ready for round 3. You are first player, which means you are blocking first.
Let's block this one.
Okay, and then I get to block, and then I get to go. Let's block this one, and then I can take this one.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I feel particularly good because I'm going to go first. And I'm going to take one event card, And then because of my school chum, I get 3 companion cards. Thank you.
Let's see, where am I gonna go? Is it more important for me to have 3 extra like 3 actions, or 3 top hats? That's my choice. I don't really want 1 top hat. I mean, I'm going last anyway, so I could take that to get 4 actions, but 1 top hat seems too limiting. So I'm gonna have to choose this one for 3 actions.
Okay. And you get 2 cards.
I do get 2 cards. Now, I'm not sure that he's gonna let me get the card I want, so I think I'm gonna have to take 2 of these guys.
Okay. So you got your cards. So I get 2 top hats.
I also get 2 top hats.
All right. Top hat number 1 is going to go right here for a town manor.
Wow.
Done.
Wow.
Where's your top hat going?
Right here.
I figured. Well, mine's going to go right here, and I'm going to take this school chum. Aha!
And I get another one. I think it might be time for me to anger my boss, because I'm not sure it's going to be easy to get what I need.
Yeah.
So I'll cover that one.
Yep. Okay. All right. Ooh, I think I might have miscalculated yet again. Darn it. Oh well, that's all right. It's all good. I know exactly what I'm doing. It's all good. Those are all of our errands, which means now we're taking actions. So I got 2 actions. I'm going to activate my old friend to get another action. What am I going to do next here? I am going to activate my steward, which activates my farm for free, and I spend $3. Just like that. Activate my reservation, which causes no action. That's going to take $3 as well. Then, for my first actual action, I am going to shuffle off a school chum, and I'm going to buy a town manor, which costs me $15, $16, $17, $18.
Or just give me 2 of those. You get $2 back.
Perfect. And then I need a little depreciation marker thingy. Perfect. Okay. And then for my last 2 actions, I'm going to go on a boat trip with a lovely lady and a chef. And that is going to cost me $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. I need a 1 back, please. I am not going to keep my town manor up because I have no actions. I want to depreciate, and because I bought that house, it did make my lawyer very angry, or my boss very angry at me because I'm the lawyer. Yeah, that makes more sense.
You bought a nicer house than he did?
There you go. It is very nice.
Okay.
So I have been demoted yet again. And I believe that is everything, which means I have to discard down to 2. So here's 2 cards left, and that is all. Nice.
Okay, so I'm going to have my old friend giving me an extra action. I'm going to have 4 to spend this turn. One of them will be for this.
Okay.
$4 for a reservation.
Nice.
Here's $4. And then another action will be to go to the ladies' club. So I'm going to get $45 back. Now I have 2 actions left. One of them is going to be to put out another reservation.
Okay.
And I can spend $1.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't do this yet, so I get to spend $3 on a carriage ride.
Your nightly carriage ride with a lovely lady.
Yep. $3, so I get 2 back.
Yep.
And I don't want to spend my extra actions because I don't have enough things to spend them on. So I don't think I can do anything else.
Alright.
I'm out of slots. I can't put any more cards out. And then none of these things cost actions.
Yeah.
So that seems like a waste of an action, but there we go. I just card down to 2.
Right on.
And this moves to you.
Alright, so at this point, because I do have a town manor that was not activated, it depreciates by 1. Then everything resets. I got the turn marker. We're going into round 4. We get all of our markers back.
How much of the income do you make?
$1.
And I make 2.
Sorry, $2.
$2. And $2 for me.
Okay. All the cards are shuffling off.
Right? Except for the wild one.
Yep. And we're entering round 4.
The other wild card goes there.
Okay.
This is always this one. Round 4 is this one, and now round 4 is this one.
An event. Nice. I'm first player? Alright, so I gotta block something off first. Let's block that.
I'm gonna block this. And I'm gonna go right there.
Right here?
Yes.
So I can do anything I want out of these. What do I need to do this round? Well, I have to do that. So I am going to get... You're going to get 2 cards.
I forgot to take my cards again.
Yep.
Let's look at these. I'm going to take 2 companion cards. Okay. It's your turn.
Okay, 2 cards. Let's see. Let's go with an event. And let's go with one of these. Okay, done and done. So then I've got 2 top hats.
I have 3, and I get to place first.
Yes, you do.
So I really, really, really want this. So I have to take it.
Carriage ride? I really, really, really want this. Wild party.
Good. And I really want this.
Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I am going to go right here and call my boss nasty names for a demotion.
I needed an extra slot to put on my old friend, you meanie.
I am fired! Haha!
I don't care if you're fired or not.
I do. I'm very glad I was fired.
I'll take that wild card.
Okay.
So, that was our top hats, and now we get our actions.
Yes.
I have 2 actions.
Ooh, I get 3. Ha ha.
So the very first thing I'm going to do is activate my old friend and give me an action.
Yeah.
My valet is going to go on a hectic day, so he can do 3 more things for me. So now I have 6 actions.
Fantastic.
It is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
These are no good. So my very first action is to go on a carriage ride. So that brings me down to 5.
Okay.
And I get to spend $2. And I didn't invite my boss, and it made him really mad that we didn't go on a romantic carriage ride together. So I covered up, and he fired me.
Nice. So we both got fired on round 4.
Right.
We did not waste any time getting fired.
No.
Nice.
So I'm not going to be able to put him out, although I can use my wild card as an action to put a chef.
Yep.
On this reservation.
Nice.
And then this action is going to let me spend $4. So I get 6 back. And this action is going to spend $5 at the ladies club. And I have 2 more actions, but I don't know if I have actions to spend them on, so I might have just wasted 2 actions.
Dun, dun, dun.
I wouldn't have if I had gotten that.
Yeah,
that was my plan,
bummer.
you mean old meanie.
Now, if you want to put a card and replace a card, it doesn't cost extra actions to do that. You can discard one of your cards and it's just gone.
I like them all. I don't want to discard any of them.
There you go.
So the only last things I can do I mean, if these cost actions to do, I would have been smiling. But anyway, I get to spend $3 on my carriage ride.
Yep.
And make another reservation for another $2. So that's 3 and 2 is 5.
Yep. There we go.
That's all I can do. And then I can discard down to 2 cards.
Mm-hmm. My go?
Mm-hmm.
My old friend is going to give me another action. My steward is going to activate my farm for me, which means I get rid of $3. Just like that. My reservation is going to cost me $3. For one action, I'm going to throw a wild party and depreciate my house 3 levels. 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Okay.
Okay. For one action, I'm going to sell my farm, which means I get $7.
Good.
Thank you. For one action, I'm going to get a school chum right there, who I will then activate in order to get rid of $2.
You have to bribe him.
No, he just takes a lot of upkeep.
I see.
Yeah. I've got one action left. I'm going to go on a dinner with a lady for $3. I need $1 back, please. And that was all my actions. I only have 1 card left. I am done.
We're done.
So this would depreciate, but my wild party has already done so. These all reactivate. Get our markers back. Round 5. This goes to you. And we don't have any income because we are fired.
And round 5, so it's
Yep.
a bicycle and a bicycle.
Yep. Interesting. An engagement ring and a bachelor party.
I see that.
The Getting Sacked expansion adds several event cards that are all around a wedding. And the interesting thing is if you have a set of these cards that are all different things, like a bachelor party, the engagement ring, for one action you can play them all. You just can't play multiples of the same card. So if you can get a set, which is hard to do, but if you can kind of blow a whole lot of cash in one big event.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It is your go first. You get to block.
Let's block 4 actions.
4 actions blocked. Okay, now I get a block and then I get to choose. So I have this. So let's block that and I will go here.
Okay, I'm going to take 3 top hats, please.
There we go.
So you get to choose your card first.
I get 1 card and I would like that card to be an event. And I actually get 2 more cards because I'm a school chum. So I'm going to take another 2 events.
So I
Okey-doke.
think I'm going to take mine as events. My 2.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, top hats. I got 2.
I have 3.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here and I'm going to manipulate the market.
I was going to manipulate the market.
There we go. Now I can sell my town manor super cheap.
Well, I definitely need another slot.
Okay. Then I'm going to go here and get an engagement ring. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm going to go here and get a bachelor party. That's what I wanted. My bad.
Okay. I'm going to go here and take this a wild person.
Okay. I only have the 2, so you got 1 more left to go.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I think I'm going to have to take that, but let me just double check.
Okay.
Yep. I'll take this. Okay.
All right. So now I'm getting 2 actions. Old friend gives me another one. School chum costs me $2. A reservation costs me another 3, so there's $5 gone. For my first action, I shall sell my town manor for 5 minus 3 for $2.
Oh my.
That house was trashed.
I guess.
That's funny.
I have way more money. Well, not way more.
Next...
I have quite a bit more money than you.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Da, da, da. For my next action, I will put into play a reservation, which I'll then activate to spend $2 more. So I just sold a house and blew it on food.
There you go.
That's awesome. All right, and then finally, my last action is to have a bachelor party and an engagement ring. All together because they're both marriage things, and I blow $5 on that.
That's pretty cheap.
Spent more on your ring than my entire house.
There you go. I didn't agree to marry you.
No.
Must have been for some of your companions there.
Where'd my lovely lady companion go?
I don't know.
And that is all I can
she
do.
She ran away when you only spent $5 on a ring. And a party. Come on.
I am done.
Okay. So I get 2 actions. I put them on there already.
Yep.
The very first thing I'm going to do with my actions is have another old friend. And then I get to activate 2 old friends for 2 actions, and he lets me spend $1.
Yep.
So then, this valet is going to let me go out for dinner.
Nice.
With 2 girlfriends. I would
My.
say that because I'm a lady. They're my friends.
There you go.
Yeah, I took
Girls'
them.
night out.
Right.
$6.
$6.
More expensive than my bachelor party and the ring combined.
I know. See, you gotta spend more. Oh, these are the wild ones.
Yeah. I would have spent more. The cards wouldn't let me.
So I have some more actions to use up. What can I do? I can do this for $4 in an action, so I get 6 back. I can do this for an action and $5.
Yep.
I can do this one for $3 and this one for $3.
Yowzers.
And then I have one more action left, and I went out for another dinner because it was so exhausting to keep, doing all this other stuff. I had to eat some more food.
Ouch.
And that's everything I can do.
This is tricky. All right, so reactivate everything.
Mm-hmm.
I become first player.
Mm-hmm.
Round 6.
Mm-hmm. Get all our hats back.
Yep. And I believe this will be the final round. You've got $5 left and no property. I've got $16 left and no property.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the situation. So we get these 2 cards here. And this.
All right. Ooh, there's the wedding. And a soiree.
I don't know how the wedding's going to happen. Your fiancé ran away.
What are you talking about? She didn't run away.
Okay.
She didn't leave me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm first player, so I have to block first. I'm gonna block here. Let's block that. Now you block and take.
I'm going to block this one, and I'll take this one.
You're gonna block this one?
Yep.
You take that one?
Right. So we get 2 cards. Let's do one of each.
Yeah, I'll just take that then. I'll go second. That's just fine. Alright, so, you got your cards?
Yep. You take some cards.
I get some cards.
You get 1 card.
Get 1 card.
Oh no, you get 3 cards.
3 cards. Let's go with 1 event and 2 companions, please.
1 event.
Yep.
2 companions. A Rose and a Martha.
There we go. One of them was a lady.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention the other one. Okay, so there's our cards. I get 1. You get 2. And you get to go first.
Good. What do I want the most? Let me consult. I'll take this.
Okay. I shall take the Hectic Day.
And I think the best thing for me to do is to take a wild card.
Okay. Alright, this is it. So, you have 3 actions. I have 4.
2, 3.
And you get to go first.
Okay, I'm nervous now. Well, first of all, I'm going to get another action, and he's going to give me another action, and let me spend $1.
Yep. Okay. And it's going to come down to who can go into debt the most.
The furthest, yeah. The next thing I'm going to do, save that for that. I'm going to spend an action to put a chef on my reservation. I mean, it doesn't matter what color it is. So then I'll spend that for $4.
Nice.
So now all the money I'm going to take is going to be $-.
Yeah.
So I can enact that for $3.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let him set me up a boat ride with a friend.
So it only costs you 1 action
Costs
instead
me
of 2.
1 action, and I get to spend $7.
Nice.
So those are done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I still have 3 actions left. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's going to be 1 action to spend 5. Take a 10. 1 action to spend 4. And 1 more action to go on a fancy dinner.
Nice. For 2.
$2.
Nice.
So I'm in debt $21.
Wow. I don't know if I can beat that. We're about to find out. So it's my go?
Mm-hmm.
4 actions. I'll do that to get a 5th action. First thing I'm going to do is spend an action to have a Hectic Day, which costs me $2.
Okay. $2. So 3 for you.
Yep. And that actually gives me 2 more actions. Then I'm going to spend all 6 of my actions for $15, which means I have $1 in debt. This all goes away.
And that was everything?
Nope, not just yet. I still got all these things that don't cost actions.
All your actions.
These don't cost actions. So the last thing I can do is spend the things that don't cost me actions. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I get another $7 in debt.
Okay.
And my total debt is $5, $6, $7, $8 to your 21.
Ooh, I think I won.
Yes, you did. I don't like this game anymore. You win consistently every time we play.
Well, at least I'm good at something.
I'm just kidding. It's actually kind of a good game.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is Last Will.
That it is.
With the Getting Sacked expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Everything just thrown right in.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right on. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next video.
Laters.
Today we're also going to be including the expansion.
Yep.
Which is the Get Sacked expansion.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it's called?
Getting Sacked.
Oh, maybe I better.
Get sacked! Yeah, maybe you should do that.
Yeah.
That's a good blooper though.
I don't know.